Hey guys, welcome back to the Kendama game series. In today's video, we're going to be covering the game of Ken. Ken is a game where two or more players battle it out to see who can stump one another with their consistency and difficulty of tricks. This is a great game for players of all skill levels, especially if you want to challenge your friends and learn new tricks. So here's how it works. Ken is usually a game between just two players, but like I said, you can easily play this with more than two players, 3, 4, 5, or even more. To decide who goes first, spin the Ken. In whichever direction the Ken spike is facing, that player goes first. As we show you guys how this game works, you're gonna realize that Ken works a lot like horse in basketball. The goal is to score K-E-N, 3 letters on your opponent. The first person to all 3 letters loses. Nick won the spin the Ken, so he will set first. And a set is one attempt at a trick, whether it be a single trick or a combination. All right, since I'm setting first, my trick is going to be airplane 1.5 swap spike. Here we go. All right, Nick lands his set, and now it's my turn to match. I have 2 attempts to match. On my first 2 letters, I have 2 attempts to match his trick. That's a miss. Now I have 1 more attempt, and if I miss this, I get a letter. All right, I missed, and now I have 1 letter K. Now, it's now my turn to set. And we're calling our tricks before we set them for you guys to make it super clear in this video. But in a game with your friends, you don't have to call your set. All right, I'm gonna go for Inward Lunar, flip, juggle, spike. All right, Inward Lunar. All right, so I missed my set. What does this mean? All it means is that now it's back to Nick for his set on a trick and nothing happens with my turn. The game is still at K to nothing. Zach with K, me with nothing. Now it is my set. Next, I'm gonna go for Big Cup Bird, over Valley, in. Bird, over Valley, spike. All right, now I have 2 chances to match this trick. All right, I matched. So that means I nulled this trick out, I get no letters, and now it's my turn to set again. All right, airplane, 2-turn, swap, down spike. Okay, Zach missed, nothing happens. Now it goes to me. I am going to go for juggle to spike. All right, now it's back to me. I'm gonna go stilt flip, flip to in. Nice. All right, I've got 2 chances to match. Here we go. Stilt, flip. That's 1. That's 1. Second attempt, stilt, flip. All right, so now Nick has a letter, and now the score is K to K, and now it's Nick's turn to set. Here we go. I'm gonna go for lighthouse flip, trade spike. All right, now it's my turn to set, and we're gunslinger down spike. 2 attempts, here we go. All right, missed my first attempt, going for my second. All right, now the score is KE to K, and now it's Nick's turn to set again. I'm going to go for 1-turn swap spike, here we go. Swing, 1-turn swap, spike. 2 chances to match. Got it. All right, let's see, Nick's on his last letter here. Let's see if I can get him. All right, so for my set now, it's gonna be lunar, 180 rover, flip in. Lunar, 180, flip in. Okay, now that it's Nick's last letter, he has 3 attempts to match my trick instead of 2. All right, first attempt. That's 1. Attempt number 2. 180. All right, so he just missed his second attempt, and now 1 of 2 things can happen. On the last letter of a Ken game, the person who's trying to match a set has 2 choices. 1, to use their prove it, or to actually go for a 3rd attempt to match their opponent's trick. So for example, if I were to say, I'm going to take my 3rd attempt and I'm going to try and do it myself, I would take the 3rd attempt, see if I can land the trick, and if I were to land it like this, I would stay in the game. If I were to miss that last spike, I would get the last letter, K-E-N, and I would lose the game of Ken. However, if instead of taking my 3rd try and taking the responsibility to do the trick myself, I can ask Zach to do the trick 1 more time and prove it for the game. All right, so he challenged me to prove it. Here's my attempt. Lunar, 180, in. All right, so I landed it. That means Nick has K-E-N and he loses the game. But let's just say that I didn't land it. Lunar, boom, miss. The game is still on. The score is still KE to K. But the next time I set a trick on Nick, he cannot tell me to prove it. He has ran out of his prove it for the game. He must try all 3 times to match my trick, and if he doesn't land it in 3 tries, then he gets a letter and he loses the game because he got KEN. Zach set that last trick, so I'm gonna go not to me. I'm gonna go try juggle spike again. Miss. All right, now back to Zach. Spacebar trade spike. Okay, Zach laced it. This is where it gets a little nerve-wracking because now I know I don't have a prove it. I can't just ask him to try the trick again. I have to get it within 3 tries or the game is over and I lose. First attempt. Second attempt. Last try. I have to land this to stay in the game. Spacebar trade spike. Oh, so close, but I wasn't able to land it within 3 tries. So Zach is the winner of the Ken game. He won K to KEN. Me getting KEN, Zach holding on with just a K. And this is a full game of Ken, guys. Thanks for watching, guys. And if you have any further questions on how to play, just leave us a comment and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Have a great rest of your day and enjoy playing Ken with your friends. See you guys later.